So, transitioning to another topic in a way, I guess. When you break up with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You leave with certain scars, not saying they're all bad, but something's good, something's bad. When you break up with that person, how long do you think you should take before you jump into another relationship?
I can't answer that one. I've been single since we was juniors in high school. We graduated in 2014. I don't know the answer to that one, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Because
He was so quick
I
to answer
definitely
that.
know. I know the answer to that
because
one.
listen,
That's
answer
the
that
reason.
real quick.
the only reason I say that is because I can get in a relationship tomorrow, right? But if we
Yep.
break up in 2 weeks, is that really a relationship?
But see, the thing is, then the problem normally wouldn't lie within yourself. It's just with that person.
That's what I'm
with.
saying. So then, if I meet somebody,
Because if you've been
a month
consistent
later,
since junior year, you're saying pretty much, and everybody you run into contact with is not matching, like so I said, your energy. How do you grow with that? There's no foundation
Right.
to build on.
Exactly.
So technically, it's gonna be temporary. Like,
first of all,
Exactly. First of all, you should have claim
no lie. Every time he says that, I already know what's coming. I'm like,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying. I'm just saying. I don't have the answer because of that.
yeah.
So like y'all, like you was in a relationship for
5 years,
4 or 5 years.
pretty much.
I don't have the answer to that because I haven't been in a relationship in 6 years.
Okay, here's my another question, right?
How about you?
Right, you
Real
haven't been talking.
relationships, 4 to 5 years.
Oh man,
Long distances.
I ain't mad at you because my longest relationship was from.
Single since 2014, since you.
I'm fucking dead.
So,
You gotta,
But no,
you gotta
like
do
the-
right.
But like, I just my longest relationship was from October to April.
but on and off though.
Oh yeah, mine was just straight
Yeah.
through. And then when we broke up, that I
But
don't
then
know.
you
For
find
me, that's
out-
hard.
The details after they cheat, break up, you know?
Oh,
Don't even get me
god
talking
damn.
about that one.
Okay, no.
No, I mean, we
But
got whole
do you-
topics.
I mean, those
We might
are-
as well.
those
Do you have-
Those are good
Do you have
topics.
an answer? Because I mean, I tell Sky, I just like go have fun. You've been in a relationship, not have fun. Like go.
You find out
Do
the
everything.
stuff afterwards. You're like, fuck.
Oh, after
Why
the
didn't you
relationship.
just tell them?
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on how hard you. For me, because I don't have a real answer, so I'm just gonna say I feel like it depends on how long and how hurt. So like Sky was with her man for 4 years. Now I think she need to take not a long time, but take a while before she actually be serious with somebody because obviously she got hurt in a relationship, whether it was because she had a breakup or because he had a breakup with her. But it was like you loved him and you was with him for so long, then a little bit of, even if it's not a lot of bit of hurt, you still got a little bit of hurt. Take your time and get back to yourself, focus on yourself. I ain't had a girlfriend since I was a junior, so I've been focusing on myself forever.
Forever, ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Forever, ever. Okay, let me
But
stop.
I mean, it's just, I feel like it's just not the time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, most people find their high school sweetheart and then that's it. They're
right.
for the rest of their life. Some people don't meet somebody till later on, but it's just that energy, and sometimes you're not ready.
Right.
Even though you don't know, you're like, nigga, I've been
No, I
single
know
since
for a fact-
forever.
I know for a fact I wasn't ready.
But sometimes it's just one of them things where, like, when you get to that part of your life when you're ready, that person will meet you at the perfect time, and it'll
So,
feel like
right.
I
it
know
was
this
meant
ain't
to
got
be.
nothing
Right,
to do with
exactly.
the topic was at first, but I've made a post on Instagram and I got a whole lot of slack for it. I said, I'm starting to believe that that quote where it's like right person, wrong time
Yeah.
is
I believe
real.
that.
Do you think it's
I,
real?
I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of still go back
think
to
it's
what
real,
his
boy.
initial question
Smack.
because
Not
I
yet.
need to really answer it the way I wanted to. So when it comes to how long you should give yourself before hop into another relationship, I feel like just whenever you officially are ready, because within yourself, like there's somebody that could be ready next week. There's somebody who could be ready, 2-3 years because they're not fully over it. It just depends on how secure you are for one with yourself. You need to be secure with yourself first before hopping into somebody else.
Let me ask a question.
Okay, I get a lot of questions every time I talk.
Because you be saying some stuff that's real, you know what
Right,
I'm saying?
period.
And they can't ask the question
Period.
except
No, let me
after we
stop.
post it. So,
Okay.
But I just feel like I just want to know, do y'all think people really take? I mean, I know people be hurt, but do you think that person cared? This too, like, do you think that person cared if y'all ready the next week after y'all broke up? If I break up with you on the 1st and I'm ready on the 10th, did I really care about that relationship? And if it took me 3 years to get over you, I would try to get you back if it took me 3
Right.
years to get over you.
Right.
But see, I feel like it's like a transitionary period. When you break up with that person and you still think about them, it's one of them things where you cannot shake it. Either
No,
you
because
have
there's
to,
a difference.
You have to confront
No, I think
them
there's a
about
difference
it,
because
or
you can think about them, but you might not think about them as a relationship. Like you might just hit them up like, I ain't talked to you in a while. Hope you good. Hope school's good.
Oh, then in that case,
Right.
like you said, easy, simple.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. If I break up with you on the 1st and I talk to somebody, start dating somebody again on the 10th, did I really care about you?
No.
I mean, I think you could possibly because people have different ways of moving on.
That's crazy.
Because I think it's
one or
possible.
two things is gonna
I'm
happen.
not-
I said one or two things is gonna happen if you move on that quick. Either that person is not really you not really in a relationship. Like that's not a relationship, or you didn't care. Or the second one, you not gonna be with them that long, and you just took your baggage from that relationship that ended on the 1st and gave it to the person that you started dating on the 10th.
Right.
Or that person was hurt enough to so only way I can move on.
But then really,
It's to
Right,
find
it's to move
something
up
else.
under someone else.
I
Right.
don't feel like that's.
I mean,
that's
I
just
can-
All you do is
I-
trade one baggage for another.
Right.
though.
No, and I can see it on both behalf because a lot of the times when people do hop in relationships, they bring extra baggage with them, and they don't ever tell the other person that they're with, like, hey, this is the I have going on with me. It's kind of like that unseen that kind of smacks you right dead in the relationship, and you're like, whoa, why didn't you tell me this beforehand? Like, what the we could have prevented all told me beforehand.
But-
okay, sorry.
No. You're right. You're right. I'm just agreeing with you.
Okay, no, I was gonna
Yeah.
say if you want to, say
Yeah.
something, go ahead. But I think for me, like everyone has their own ways of like moving on and moving forward. Like throughout this past weekend, everyone knows what I was going through. I was still going out, still trying to live my best life because
Lit. Boy,
yeah.
lit.
Yeah.
Meet us here.
literally,
Not going out. Yes, you are.
yep.
Hey, Daniel. Hey, bro. We gotta get dressed, bro. We got to.
When I got the message from her, pick Jacoby up and meet me downtown.
Yeah, I literally.
I was like, and I was laying in bed.
Oh,
I was
fuck,
like,
you hit the whole
bro.
Did I call Sky like, why
How
you
do-
call him? I'm not going out. Forget
I know.
y'all.
I
Literally,
called him because I was scared. I was like, I don't know what
Okay,
to tell her.
But okay, so literally.
He said, I don't know what to tell her.
Oh, that's. No,
I didn't know.
fucked up.
I really didn't know what
No.
to say because I
Literally.
felt bad. I'm like, okay, she getting lit. Like we should be out there supporting her, and we was just bumming in the crib.
I mean, I know. And this ain't to sound bad because we was with her Friday
Right.
until like 4 a.m.
Right, y'all was with
And
me.
then I was on the phone with her on Saturday before she went
But
out.
then we made a commitment.
First of all,
previously.
No,
let's
he
be real.
kept-
I kept saying,
He
I'm
kept
not
saying.
going out.
And me and
Right or
Danielle was
wrong?
like, yeah. Me and Danielle was like, yeah.
So
we
here's
going
my
out.
thing, right? Don't say yeah and then change your mind. No,
Yeah.
we're going out now.
I never
Don't
said I
do
was
that.
going out.
Yeah, he did. Sky,
Crying.
back me
He
up.
did tell me that on Saturday.
He
though,
did
that you
say
ended up going out.
he was like,
ended up
actually,
going out.
I don't
But
want to go
Hold
out.
on. But I
Right.
went out and I tried to link with her, but she was at Fremont and I was at Slim's. When she came
Right.
to Slim's, I was at Stella's. I did my part. Where was you at?
Right.
Now, you in
That is
trouble.
true.
What's up?
That
I
is very
still-
true.
and I
I
told
love
her,
that he came right by
still
me.
admitted
It's my sister, homie.
to Oh, you
What's
still
up?
went out?
What's
Yeah.
up? Yeah.
Did he hang out with you?
No.
Cause she was at Fremont dancing with
Yeah.
her auntie and her
So
friends.
I don't
Yeah,
really feel
yeah.
like
I don't
I'm
wanna hear
the
nothing.
target of this conversation right
It's
now.
cool. Back to this.
Damn, I forgot what we was talking about.
We were
now.
talking about-
Fuck.
I always win.
No, we're not doing this. But no, okay.
Loser.
What was it? Okay, so we started talking about initially about how long time shit. Okay, but how do we get to talk? Oh yeah, so what I was saying about this past weekend, I was dealing with, and my way of trying to get on and move forward from that was me going out because me being able to clear my mind, being around good energies. Exactly, I was doing that dance. I was like this.
That
But
was her
no,
dance the entire night.
It really was.
No matter what song was playing in the car,
Right.
he looked over and she was just in
Or
there.
I'm like this. No, but that's my way of moving on and moving forward is being able to be around good energy so that
Right.
way I can get distracted. Because I feel like for me, if I sit in the crib way too long, I'm a deep thinker. So I think about a lot of different I overthink a lot. And I can say that me being the person I am. A lot of people won't admit that they overthink and think about other shit. But I'm a deep thinker. I'm an overthinker. And that's what gets me thinking about all these different things. So I'm like, I need to go out. I need to clear my mind and be around good energy. So that's my way of moving forward and moving on with things.
But I mean, that makes perfect sense because in the world we live in, it's built upon that like companionship aspect, which basically means you're not always gonna be by yourself. Some of the feelings and emotions you go through, you have to, vibe with somebody else on that level. So if it means talking to somebody about how you feel or going out, like you said, and just feeling that type of energy around certain people, it just has to be, given and, returned at the same
Reciprocated.
time. Yeah, because it's one of them things you can't just let sit by your, it'll just poison you at the end of the day.
Boy,
Yeah.
Friday, we sitting here like, hey, what you on, bro? What you on? I said, hold on, let me call my sister. Hello? Hold on. Bro, Sky sad as hell.
I was
He
sad
said,
as
I said,
fuck.
I said, Sky, you can come over here. I got pizza stuff. He said, no, she's sad, bro. We not about to have her driving. We about to pull up. Sky, we
See,
about to pull up.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. When he was like, she's sad, I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, no, she cried.
Oh, shit.
He's like,
Right,
now she
nobody
gonna
care
pull up.
about
I
me.
said, no, don't have her drive over
He was
here,
like,
dog.
he said, we about to pull up over there.
We going over there. Come on, man.
As soon as we
Stop
get
playing.
there, she talk about, y'all want to go out? No.
Right.
I knew it. We get in the car.
I'm fucking
And
crying.
he like, I don't even need my wallet anyway. We ain't going out. I was like, all right, fuck it. Then at mid-drive, I'm thinking like, maybe we probably should go back and get that. We pull up, she hop in the car, happy as hell.
I
We
said-
go out tonight.
I said, no.
I looked at this nigga
Sit
like, you
down.
lied.
I was like, sit down.
You
I was
lied.
there, man, but-
I'm
Boy,
crying.
we picked her up at like 11:30. Went to Perkins at 12. Boy, didn't get home until 5.
Right.
Y'all didn't get home till 5. I got home till like 6:30.
He was driving out to Crystal.
Right.
Boy.
Far.
Home at 6:30.
But no, it's just like I have different ways of coping with how I feel. So that's why I'm like kind of elaborating to where, like, I feel like it just whenever you're ready to move on, that's when you can continue to move forward because everyone has their own ways of coping
Well,
and
I'm sure
moving on
wish-
with things.
I sure wish I had an answer for y'all because I ain't had a girlfriend since I was in high school. So as soon as we broke up, I had basketball practice, track practice. I had AAU.
You got a lot of stuff distracted.
Yeah, so
Right.
I didn't have time to be. I will say this.
But there's a difference between being distracted and
No, I
actually
will
dealing
say.
with it.
I will
Right.
say this for like the first. As soon as it happened, I remember it. It was like right in front of the locker. We broke up. Right. I called my other sister Haley. I said, "Where you at?" She said, "I'm at home." I'm coming over now. While I get over there, she said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Why am I crying?" She said, "No, but you look really sad and you started saying on the phone." Yeah, she just broke up with me. Her mom, what? I thought y'all was gonna be together. Da da da. Boy, I sat on that couch for like 4 hours like this. The next day, I had to forget about it because I had to track meet. After I get done with the track meet, I had to go to AAU practice. Getting over somebody was like the last thing that was on my mind. But I mean, like I said, that's when it was like our senior year or our freshman year, and she was going to college. I'm like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you good, because I still cared, but I didn't care about her as in a relationship.
Yeah, but see,
Right.
when you care about somebody, that's almost like the most vulnerable investment you can make.
That really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're letting
Because it
them.
blindsides you and it catches you off guard when that person just decides to, oh, I'm gone.
Right.
And that's not how it goes, but that's just how it catches you, you know
Well,
what
I'm
I'm
in
saying?
that predicament right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
But see, my thing is, once you get past that, you have to move past it. That's why I was asking if backtracking was a good or a bad thing.
Oh, so that was directed towards me.
Yeah. Not even, I
I'm
mean, towards
crying.
not necessarily towards you. Because I've dealt with it. Not on the real though. I've dealt with that type of situation where I've gotten to a point where I was better in my life, and then I look back like, maybe if I go back and my energy, rubs off on her, in a way,
Right.
maybe
You're
it'll
right.
bring her to a different place.
Because
like,
backtracking, we talk about backtracking. I dated this girl our freshman year. We broke up. We started dating again at the end of sophomore year. Boy, I said, wait a minute. What am I doing? We broke up for a reason. But like you said, I thought it was going to be different. I thought the energy was going to be a little different.
yeah, because you feel like you're ready. You're like, okay, it's got to be something else.
Yeah, and
But
I
I
see you in
realized,
school, you still looking good.
yeah.
Hey.
Right.